What's going on, everybody? We appreciate you tuning in. As you know, this is the basketball podcast with the Just Citizen News segment. We're going to be talking about pretty much what we're talking about. Peach Jam, a little bit of the NBA Summer League, a little NBA free agency. Whole lot of stuff been going on. So, like I said, we appreciate everybody who's tuning in, even to the live and to the pre-recording. Shout out to our field team watching on Najeh and if you're on YouTube, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment. And double back to make sure you did it. But we appreciate everybody who tunes in religiously to this show. So without y'all doing this, we wouldn't be doing it. So I think my co-host, Najeh, if you good, just give me a thumbs up in the comments so I know when to segue you in, brother. So I just seen the news come through. They just offered Georgia star. Jalen Wingfield just got an offer today from Vanderbilt. So that's huge. This is another one to it. There's already a lengthy line of, of offers. So I know we're going to talk about this more on the show, but I got to bring up the elephant in the room. Damian Lillard goes back to the Trailblazers. Can't nobody tell me, man. I'm gonna lock it in right now. The Trailblazers are. The West is deep, but I think they got a good chance of being a playoff team. I like Yang or Chang. I can't remember his last name. I think it's Yang. So now just come in when you're ready, bro. So you just tap. You can hit the button, push the button, like Future. But so you got center, incoming rookie, plays a lot like Nikola Jokic. You can't forget Scoot Henderson. Let me pull up that roster, but. It should go more in depth. ESPN will not be able to share my screen right now. I think. Well, I'm gonna try to see what Najeh got going on in the background. Keep him on his toes. So let me share my screen. See if I can get it shared. So y'all see what I got going on as we look at the Portland Trailblazers roster. Let's see. A roster. Here we go. Oh, look, brother got me tapped in. All right. So we look at the roster. We got, like I said, Scoot Henderson, Drew Holiday. Like I said, man, Damian Lillard. That's a hell of a backcourt. Let's go to stats. Was that Robert Williams? So Robert Williams is a key guy. Texas A&M graduate, had a big. Really came on the scene when he was with Boston. You know what I mean? That's where he came onto the scene. They traded him. So, like I said, I feel even stronger now saying they got Donovan Clingan. I think Portland is a playoff team. After this, we're going to look at the standings from last year. Anfree Simmons scored 19 points. Shadon Sharp, 18. I don't think do they still have Jeremiah Grant? They still got Jeremiah Grant. Yeah, I'm locked in. So you could definitely pencil in that they're going to be a playoff team next year. Let's go look at the depth, not the standings from last year. Who's gonna slide and who's gonna stay? Western Conference. Oklahoma City's going to make it for sure. Houston's definitely going to make it. The Lakers should make it. Denver's going to make it. The Clippers are definitely going to make the playoffs next year. Minnesota's going to make the playoffs next year. Golden State should make the playoffs next year. Memphis should make the playoffs next year. Sacramento, I don't know. Dallas, so Portland's going to be somewhere in this play-in area, I think. Probably, let's say we want to put them at 9 or 10. Let's look at I think Sacramento's got some good stuff too, though. They still have DeMar DeRozan, I believe. Yep. And they got Zach LaVine, just to be sure. They got Zach LaVine. So it's gonna be tough out west, but I feel solid about saying Portland's gonna be in there playing next year, if not higher. Valanciunas. So yeah, man. So that's the biggest news. One of the biggest news of the day, of course. If you don't know, Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal is with the Clippers. And another interesting thing about the Clippers that we've talked on this show, Kawhi Leonard is going to be with them this year. Practiced, played basketball, whatever he did to keep himself in season ready mode. He practiced or played all the way up to the end of the finals to get his body ready. That's another thing to keep an eye out for the Clippers. Let me find these guys. Clippers. Been going around the moon trying to find the teams right in front of my face. Just signed Bradley Beal to a contract. Per addition, the addition of Bradley Beal does nothing for the Clippers. That's not a hot take. That's actually a realistic take. Bradley Beal didn't do much with Phoenix. Was always hurt. So can he be a guy that comes in, is honestly seventh, eighth man off the bench? Can you come off the bench, Bradley Beal, and then score 12 to 15 points a game? Can you be instant offense until proven otherwise? Let's go stats. You in, brother? What's going on with you, man?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. Appreciate you. Yeah, and as you see on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, those right there are cold wallets. You know what I mean? If you're not in the crypto space, you will regret it. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I was talking to an older cat today. Interesting guy. You know what I'm saying? This is actually a fun fact. Brother, he worked the grounds crew at the Masters. Any major tournament you can think about in Georgia, even at the British Open. If you're for my golf fans in here, I asked him about crypto. He wasn't with it, but I want to talk about it and suggest it to people till I'm blue in the face, because I think it's going to be the thing that's going to give a lot of people hope. But I digress. So, but like I said, I was talking about this additions of NBA, man. I'm locking in the Portland Trailblazers as a lock in for the playing tournament out there in the West, man.
No way in hell.
I'm telling you, brother.
And no way in hell.
All right.
Tournament.
Playoffs, brother.
I'm making no playing tournament, man.
Playing tournament.
One addition of Damian Lillard is not going to do that, bro. Come on, man.
They got a lot more than Damian Lillard, bro. They got Anthony Simmons, average 19.
Anthony not with them no more. Anthony got traded, buddy.
He's traded still.
Yeah, he's in Boston, buddy.
He's in Boston. They got Robert Williams, center from Boston.
Man, talking about role players.
Donovan Clingan, Wayne.
Second year? It's not enough.
All right. You heard it here first.
The West is too deep.
But the Kings are going to slide.
The Kings will slide. You still got the Mavs. You still got the Timberwolves. You still got the Nuggets. You still got the Warriors. Potentially the Lakers. You got Utah. I think of the teams that'll surprise some folks and make it. Right? Clippers will be in that conversation as well. You got the Spurs. I think the Spurs is the team that you're sleeping on. That's going to be in
I'm
there.
not sleeping on the Spurs.
Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle. Spurs is going to be really good. I think if you was going to say the Spurs make the playoffs, I would agree with you. You mentioned Houston. You got Houston going to be back in that conversation again. They got Kevin Durant. I didn't hear you mention them. They're going to be in that conversation. It's too deep. Memphis, we didn't even talk about Memphis. They're not making the playoffs. Sorry.
All right, so there's only one spot missing. We're taking out Sacramento. You're throwing in San Antonio.
Yes. Yes.
I like Portland or San Antonio.
Portland is old.
Portland is not old. That's a young team.
That's old.
You mean old like in relevancy, but they're a young team.
No. You got Dame, you got Drew. They're older.
Drew and Damian Lillard is a solid backcourt.
It's not enough. Not going to get it done.
All right, like I said, Anthony got traded. You still got Scoot.
Yeah, will Scoot take that next step? We keep saying Scoot. Will you take the next step this year?
Jeremy Grant.
That's not doing it.
What?
That's not doing it.
Jeremy Grant is a solid player, brother.
Solid role player. It's not doing it.
That's all you need, brother.
That doesn't move the needle. No.
I'm locked in on the Trailblazers. I'm standing on business, bro.
That's fine. I stand on business. It don't mean the business is right, though.
Hey, we'll see come April, brother. That's gonna be the telltale. Around April, things will start shaping up. You know what I'm saying? Fall break, halfway through the season, February, March, April. That's when the rubber meets the road, as the old folks say.
We'll see. I don't see it though.
All right. We'll get on topic. Top to bottom. This is the wrong one. So tell me, hold on, brother. My mistake. I got the wrong time not enough for my topics. All right. So we're gonna review the top 25. Not top 25. The 2026 final rankings, or somewhat final rankings for basketball. We're gonna go straight to probably 247. No disrespect to Ralphs. That's just where I usually go. All right. All right, here we go. We got Tyron Stokes, number one. I feel good about that. Tyron Stokes, Jordan Smith. You'll see Jordan Smith, I think, on 247. I think ESPN. Actually, you know what? Let's go ESPN. Let's go ESPN. Tyron Stokes, Christian Collins at 2. I think he can slide down. Jordan Smith, 3. I think he can slide down. Jason Crow, Caleb Holtz, Misha bump up. Brandon McCoy has been going crazy at Peach Jam. So I think I talked about Caleb being 2. Brandon McCoy is making a strong case for taking back his rightful spot or once upon a time spot at number 2. So we're gonna keep Tyron at 1. Matt Barnes actually came out. I think it was today or yesterday, and said he really likes his game. He thinks he thinks it's still slept on. Just a do it all type of guy. But like I said, Tyron Stokes number 1. For the second argument, I'm gonna keep Caleb at 2. Just a do it all type of guy. Pass and elite defender, rebound. Just you know what I'm saying, a guard, a big guard. You know what I'm saying, simple as that. So Brandon McCoy at 3. 4 will go. This is tough. 4 will go Jordan Smith. 5 will go. We're just gonna do top 10 to save time. 5 will go. I like Caden Samuels. Not gonna lie to you. Caden Samuels had a great summer, so we'll put him at 5. 6 will go Crow. 7 Cameron Williams, Mingo, and then Richardson. That's my top 10. So like I said, it's a lot of momentum, a lot of motion going on this spring. So brother, you know what I'm saying? You've seen the list. You know what I'm saying, you've been in the basketball space. Well, you know what I'm saying, at elite level for a year now, brother. Maybe even longer, but you know what I'm saying? What do you think about this list per ESPN?
It's pretty solid, I would say. I would move up Caden Samuels a little bit. I like his game. I think he's a little underrated at the 9. Probably move him like right behind Brandon McCoy. Caleb Holt, I would move up a couple spots, maybe number 3. Jay just won the USSB circuit title. Beat Minnesota 62-61. I think he's had a great circuit, had a great summer with Game Elite. So I'll move him up a little bit. I think, as you mentioned, brother, Tyron Stokes is the consistent number 1. He's continued to dominate and play at a high level, so he should definitely be number 1. And obviously, I like Jackson Richardson. He's been doing his thing, so 10's a good spot. Only other one I would move up maybe is Mika Murin. Obviously, recently it's top 5 with Tipton. I think it's our top 7. Obviously, Kentucky, Michigan, Arkansas. And those top teams are obviously in the conversation for him. But we seen him a couple years ago, Bacon, and or when we went last year, and we was really impressed with his game, just being so refined at a young age. I can imagine where he is now. So that's a guy I think that's going to be a stud. Just be interested where he lands. I think some family or somebody on one of my posts said it, his family went to UNC, his mom. So that's something to kind of keep an eye on too if he may go there. But all around great player, pretty solid list, I would say, for the most part.
Yes, pretty solid. Let's see. I would agree. I like Mika. Can he clip? Can he? He possibly can clip the inside of the top 10.
I think he should.
Yeah, I think he should. He's that elite of a scorer. But top 11 is nothing to sneeze at. But yeah, I think he can crack that top 10. I don't believe he's. Well, I know for a fact he's not playing 3SSB this year. I'm not even sure if he's playing AAU ball at all, bro. To be honest with you, I haven't seen any clips. He dropped his top 7. It's like he's playing overseas. I'm not really sure, but that's our thoughts on the top 10. Don't want to take up too much time, so I'll go 2028 or 2027. Excuse me.
I'm ready for this one. Yeah, let's do it. You gonna
All
do
right.
rivals, or you want me to pull it up?
You want to do rivals?
Yeah. I wanna bring that one up.
All right,
I
go
just
ahead. Go
did
ahead.
a
I got you.
I did a story on it as well, and definitely want to get your thoughts on this, brother. Uh oh, why is my thing lagging? Sorry, brother.
No, you good. You
All
gonna
right,
see him?
so
They ain't gonna play him.
yeah, sir. So 2027, big. I want to get your thoughts. So, do you want to do national, or you want to talk about kind of some in-state guys real quick, and then hit
We can do
national?
both. We can do both.
All right, let's do let's do Georgia, man. Let's do Georgia. All right,
I love.
so I'm really impressed, and I know Bacon me, you're gonna be hitting obviously the scene a lot more this year with OCE. So, I mean, brother, super excited for that. But Lincoln College gets the top spot, obviously here in Georgia, number 9 national prospect, number 4. Obviously, in state. I haven't seen a lot of his game, so I can't really attest to it just yet. But Georgia and obviously Auburn has the lead. But a guy I want to get your take on that we've seen a couple times is Jarvis Haynes Jr. And I definitely think he's number 2 in the state. I think the kid is a great all around scorer. 3 levels Bacon. He can go anywhere on the court, spot up, shoot. He can create offense off the dribble. He can do a lot of things, man. So I wanted to get your kind of take on that and just his game from what you see. I think you got a chance to see either his film or him in person. And I remember you telling me you were kind of in awe with his play, but just talk a little bit about him.
Yeah, Jarvis. Nah, Jarvis Hayes is he's an elite player, man. Out of Woodward Academy, Atlanta, Georgia, obviously. Um, just what I'm saying, comes from a great pedigree. His father played at UGA. I believe he played somewhere before there. Was a first round draft pick, played for the Nets. I'm saying? Jarvis can do anything he wants to. He can do anything he wants to and anything you need him to do. You're talking about 3-level scorer. He's a true 3-level scorer. Another elite prospect in the pipeline for Atlanta Express. I think he's been averaging like 13 or 14 points on the Under Armour circuit. I think like 2 or 3 assists. What I'm saying? Rebounders, like he says, a big guard. Talk to him, solidifying, doubling down on playing defense. So to see him at number 2, it's not a surprise. It's not a surprise. Welcoming sight, to be honest with you.
100%. And I'll take this one, Bacon. Kevin Savage, a name you know well. Just been impressed with him and his ability to score at a high level, but just that defensive component, that grittiness, that wanting to fall on the ground, that wanting to make that stop and push in transition. So I've appreciated his game and his flow. He's been picking up offers, making Georgia Tech offered him, I think, in June as well. He's been continuing to fill it up. He's young. Really high upside. We know he's dealing with a little bit of injury last season that sidelined him for some games, but state championship game popped off for 19 points, 8 rebounds. And then obviously during the spring and summer, he's hit some game winners for Game Elite. They obviously won the title, as we talked about, a really good team. And Savage has all the potential in the world. I really think so. 5'11", he's not the biggest guy. We'll probably see him put on a little bit of pounds before he goes off to college, maybe get around 165, 170, what I'm saying, before he goes to school. But he has plenty of time. 2 more years of high level basketball. Obviously we'll see if he stays with Wheeler. He'll probably do this season, but after that, how it gets, man. You start popping off on these circuits, you start playing, on these different, national teams, as well. Even though Wheeler's national, but you know how that go, Bacon. But I've been impressed with him, to say the least.
Nah, for sure. We'll see if he decides to leave his family. What I'm saying, his core nucleus. They all in on Wheeler. They're Wheeler grads, so what I mean, that may be something he's got on his bucket list. I don't want to do like I want to do what the family did, but there's nothing wrong with taking it to another level.
Yeah, yeah.
Then
Very
we
true,
got
brother.
say it again.
No, I
Ansem,
said no. I said very true, brother. But go ahead, go ahead.
we got Asa Montgomery here out of Hillgrove, a prospect that I've been hearing a lot about. I haven't watched or done a lot of research on. But man, when you make rooms in the Powder Springs area, right across the street, not too far from McEachern, he's legit. 6'4", 185 tells you everything you need to know. What I do know is a skilled shot maker. What I'm saying, capable, more than capable defender. So yeah. So that's not a surprise to see him at 4 here either.
Yeah, probably one of the better two-way players, I would say, to add to that Bacon a little bit. I think that's an underrated part of his game that he's continuing to flourish and get better at. Average 16.7 points, 8.7 rebounds, and also he had 1.7 blocks this past season for Hillgrove. He's continued to pick up some notable offers. Auburn's in the ranks, to Georgia, Kennesaw State, Georgia Tech. So it'll be interesting to see how his game continues progresses. But as you said, a very notable name on the circuit. But Bacon, I'll let you take this next one, man. Chase Lumpkin, a name we know far too well. Obviously, they got him trending a little bit towards Georgia Tech. I don't know if they'll be able to keep him in state, but this is another guy that's a prolific scorer that can fill it up. And when he gets hot, Bacon, he can score in bunches.
Nah, he's probably the most skilled scorer on this list overall. Him and Asa Montgomery on this list are probably interchangeable, depending on I'm saying who just has a better stretch. Honestly, you can see them both moving up. But yeah, like I said, Chase Lumpkin is one of the best. He's probably the best scorer in this class. When he gets going, he's hard to stop. Being everywhere, he didn't get a top 100 in the NBA Players Association, but he did get Nike top 100. He's the next biggest thing out of McEachern. So that tells you all you need to know,
bro. 100%. And then another name, Baker, you did an awesome job with it. I think I'm gonna try to pull up your content on him. But Trey Keith, man, a guy I really like as well. We've seen him continue to just blow up. More offers coming in. He talked about being more of a vocal leader, and obviously just continuing to add different pieces to his game, being a defender as well. But you got the chance to see him, Bacon. We're gonna run your clip here as we do the share screen before we come back to this one. But what's your thoughts on just his game? I thought you did a really great analysis right here. Obviously, you outlined that multiple hezzy dribbles, explodes past defenders to set up a nice 10 to 12-foot jumper or floater. So it's layup 3-level score with upside. But just what was your take after we roll the clip? And we're gonna get you.
Get the skills right there. Some people Okay, Trey. Damn. Like I said,
so what is your reaction?
Yeah, Trey Keith, man, I need to plug in my computer. Pound for pound, I mean, probably one. He's going to give Kevin Savage a run for his money in terms of being one of the best or being the best scoring guard in Georgia. You know what I mean? As you just saw there, he can kill you in so many different ways. 3-level score, hesitation, just as you saw it, just so quick off the dribble, hard to guard. So, I mean, he does it all, man. He can lead a team, even what I'm saying, to be. It's all about. It comes down to demographics too. Trey Keith on the south side of Atlanta playing ball at Tri-Cities. It's a different type of ego you're dealing with on the south side to lead. You know what I'm saying? Kids from that area. You know what I'm saying? That's big. Not taking anything away from people at Wheeler, McEachern, and things like that. It's just a dog. You know what I'm saying? Coming from a different walk of life. You gotta be a different caliber of player, you know what I'm saying, to do that. So he's gonna give these guys a run for their money as he gets older.
I agree. I think he is too, and I think it's smart to get on him early. That's kind of a guy I think that could be a sleeper that ends up going. Now, obviously, I know you guys will say, "Well, how is he a sleeper? He's a 4-star." God, you can still be a 4-star prospect and still be very underrated, and I still think he's very underrated here in this class. He was getting some love, obviously, but Keith can do a little bit of everything, man. And we seen it right before he had not saying he got injured, but got nicked up a little bit. He was tough to slow down. Like he was just getting to his spots and good damn luck. You know what I'm saying? To try to slow and stop him. So he got a high potential. And obviously, we'll talk about Tech here later. They've been doing a really good job of getting some in-state recruits. But I feel like 27, 26, pick your poison. It's right here in the state of Georgia, and all these kids can play.
Facts. And that was against Pace Academy. Hayden Clay, number 15, White, came out and said multiple times, this team is different than last year because we got a lot of he basically said we're not gonna struggle to come out and play more as a team, but just because they have so many guards or players who can create one-on-one. You got Bentley Luceno on that team, 22-8, the best player in that class. You got
really
you know what I'm saying? Electric scorer. So he wasn't just playing up against anybody, but he came out there and hit 5 or 6 straight before he sprained his ankle. I just said.
Exactly. Great point out by you, brother. And looks like Osborne making a program you know well. You've been over there, and you obviously did a lot of great coverage. I think you say what you want, but I feel like you blew him up personally, which is all your coverage on him, and that's Akai Fleming, obviously who's at Tech now, formerly OTE, and obviously Osborne. But they have another good recruit coming down the ranks at point guard position / shooting guard. What they've had before with Akai. What's just your thoughts? I don't know if you know a lot about his game, but just your thoughts on Osborne having another prime prospect.
For sure. I always do it, brother. I'm saying? These kids, we just come out there, throw the camera on them. I'm saying? We don't get to see them behind closed doors, put in that work, him and his pops, I'm saying? Did the thing, went to an OT tryout, kind of got on the scene there before, I'm saying? Obviously, he got older and made it on OTE, but, I'm saying? Kyle's going to make it regardless. But this is Amari Chaudhry, was at Osborne, who played last year at OTE with the Cold Hearts, with Kai. Another scoring guard, man, who's benefiting from going to OTE. I think 3 stars too low. He's going to climb the ranks. Just being in an environment where you can train with pro trainers, you get on a pro regimen, you're in the gym, probably, and it's respectfully 3 times more than the average than the high schooler, just because you have access to it. Your schedule is set for you to work on your game. But I like Amari Chaudhry, big guard. He's 6'2", but he just knows how to make his body work for his game. He can shoot the ball. Just knows, like I said, knows how to make his body work for his game. He's going to be an interesting piece. Whoever gets this young man on the college roster, they'll be glad they got him for sure.
Yeah, 100%. And then the name fairly well, he just got featured, so I'm trying to pull that up now, brother, by overtime. But Marcus Curry, Bacon, I mean, it's a name you've told me for a little minute, and he's starting to kind of get that notoriety, not in a bad way, obviously in a good way, but he's starting to kind of get on their radar. So I just want to get just your take. I'm trying to pull it between now just to show what they had. Here it is right here. Let me pull it up for y'all. All right. So I think it's big, brother. You're getting featured by overtime. We know how big over.
18 years old, he has more posts. Curry caught a body. No, not that Curry. Me and a 6'5" doesn't have many friends on the court. At 17 years old, he has more posters than most hoopers get in their lifetime. His favorite players are KD and Michael Jordan, and you can certainly see that in his game. He's a lengthy shot creator with great body control that can also get to the rim with ease. MJ is from Augusta, Georgia, and just moved to Atlanta and will be attending Grayson High School for his junior season. I wonder if people will learn the lesson to stop jumping with him.
That's all I gotta say is, Lord have mercy.
MJ is nasty. You know what I'm saying? The brother, he's by Augusta. You know what I mean? That's where they play Peach Jam at. So he's a skilled hooper, bro. He'll be.
It ain't much to do out there, Bacon.
Nah, it's not. It's not. It's not that big of a ride, bro. What's your biggest takeaway from this game, though, bro?
Man, I think he's a full package. I think he got a little bit. He's a high leaper. You don't jump with me. I'm gonna be able to put a body on you. Like, he's aggressive. He has that mentality to him. He can play both ends, and I think the fit with Grayson is gonna be great. Now, they've played obviously Grovetown before, and obviously I believe that was their region opponent as well. But I think Grayson's gonna put him more on that platform. Now, like Caleb Holt came last year, obviously from Huntsville. Caleb was already known, though. He didn't really need the Grayson pot. But why is it kept? We know the platforms that's going to get you out there, right? There's 4 platforms, I believe, in the state of Georgia that can help blow you up. I believe that's Wheeler. That's McEachern. Yeah. I feel like Grayson has hit that category as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go and blow. Now, that's not saying you can't do it at Osborne. That's not saying you can't do it at Cross Creek, or you can't do it at North Oconee or Pace Academy. Pace Academy is another one I would throw in there.
Academy, yeah. Throw them in there.
But there's other platforms that can blow you up, but I feel like those are the ones that really stand out. And I feel like Grayson is he's already rated, but that could take him to that next level. Same what we see with Jacob Wilkins. Like, we know he was going to pop, but I feel like playing with Grayson, him dominating and winning the state championship, that just took him to new levels.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll say 5. I can't leave Pace Academy out there. Coach Sharman White.
That's 100. You can't leave them out. I had just thought about them, you know what I'm saying? when I was saying the list, because you can forget, like, yeah, you can't forget Pace. You can't forget Pace.
It's just the catalog, Window Carter. You know what I mean? You know, that's bread and butter.
Bread and butter. He gonna have more too. That's the crazy part. He gonna have more.
Absolutely. They seem to never leave there too. Like you look at Chatfield. You know what I mean?
Bean.
Wrote it out.
Said Bean, KJ Green too.
Yeah.
Before them. Mm-hmm.
And that's just, you know what I mean. But they got a great recruiting staff there at Pace Academy, brother. You know what I'm saying? Football, basketball, I'm sure it all intertwined. They might have one of the best recruiting staffs in the state, brother.
They do, and I think with Pace and Coach Wyatt, like he has so much he can sell. It's like, why would I go play anywhere else? This is pretty much, I think, if he hasn't been inducted already, it's a Hall of Fame coach in the high school ranks. And then you can play high level basketball. He knows what he's doing, and you're going to get nationally featured. I mean, why would I go play for anybody? Even if now OT is a great platform, and I think a lot of players should play for it. But
yeah,
if what other spot in the state, maybe even the country, but a couple spots, can you say I have that at Pace? It's not very many. It's just not.
I agree with you, brother. I agree. We got like a couple more down at the bottom, right?
Yes, sir. Let me pull that back up. Got a little sidetracked.
All good, brother. We're talking about good information.
All right. So next up, obviously Justin Wise. Pretty good game. Has Georgia offer. Georgia coach is interested. I'll talk about this one. I think he's good. I just want to see him dominate just a little bit more. That's it. That's my only thing with him, and then just continue to play through contact. He's a bigger guy, so he's going to get like more knick-knack, people trying to brush up on him, because you got to think about it, Bacon. With his skill set, people are going to be like, oh, let me be physical with him. He might not like the contact. So I'm not saying he don't hit the weight room, because I know he does, but continue to be able to work through contact, not let it affect his game, and obviously not let it deter him from what he's doing, because that's what he's going to see. And I feel like I've seen a little bit of that in GBCA live period. Is people trying to be physical with him, younger, smaller guards. Them, you just dominate, bro. And Wise got it. Wise is probably one of the best prospects that nobody talks about on this list. But just seeing him dominate the competition with his elite skill set, that's the only thing I would say in terms of just what more I want to see out of him, because I think he's a great player.
Yeah, I agree with you, brother. Probably, I think he could be higher on this list. I know we talked about a lot. I probably like Justin over Omari Chargy right now.
I don't disagree with that.
He's more. I just think he's more skilled at this point. You know what I'm saying, in his career. Obviously, they won a state championship last year, defeating Pace
back to
back. So he probably could be. He's at 9. He probably be at 7.
And remember, they went and beat Caleb that year before, bro. Nobody talks about that. Remember, they beat Holy Innocents, Caleb Wilson, that year before. 4A championship before it got reclassified.
That's right.
Okay. So I mean, the big games he plays, Bacon.
Yeah, he's elite, man.
The big games he plays.
And he's a part of that Georgia Stars team who went all the way last year and won Peach. No, was he a part of that team? I think so. Yeah, he was a part of that Georgia Stars team that won junior EYBL last year. So the kid's big time, man.
For sure.
And then Fashad Tisby. I've heard this name, seen this name, not too well versed on his game.
That's a young one. I can help you out with this one, Bacon.
All right, the floor is yours, brother.
Yeah, sorry, man. My stuff is lagging. Yeah, bro. He just picked up a South Carolina offer, so he's kind of on the radar. I know you be doing your hoop articles. You want one on him? He's a good one. He just finished with 20 points, 11 boards, and 5 assists for the Stars. As you mentioned, Bacon, a notable AU team against the Knight Riders. 6'6", long, wild refrain, great all-around prospect, can clean the glass, can score at will, and obviously led Cross Creek to a 27-3 record this past year.
That's right. He is on. I forgot he was with the Knight Riders.
No, Stars.
He with the Stars this year? Excuse me.
He played against the Knight Riders.
That will conclude.
What's up with my camera?
Rashad Tisby. Ooh. All right. So next up, we'll be talking about. So diving into more Peach Nike EYBL Peach Jam. The number one team in EYBL 17 two losses, one to the Night Riders, who I'm just about to pull up here in just a second. Game winner at the buzzer. This is per Trent mark with like the camera. This the camera. Let me back it up again. And this is a team that has Justin Smith. I just like how the guys got up at the end. As soon as the ball went down, they got, all right, well, next game. They see all they needed to see. But this team takeover has Caden Samuels and Justin Smith, Cello Jackson, Night Riders team who has out of Cedar Grove, Manny Green. So this is a big win, though it is. This is before this is. You know what I'm saying, these are games to build up for seeding, for your placement to officially start Peach Jam. You know what I mean? Where it's a single elimination type of deal. But nonetheless, you know what I'm saying, this is big. This is big. This is a momentum game. As you see, there's a lot of energy in the gym. But Najeh, when you saw this, you know what I'm saying, knowing that man is on this team, what was your reaction?
Man, my stuff is tweaking.
You might have to go out and come back in, brother. All right. So, like I said, as Najeh gets situated, I think I'm saying that's big. You know what I'm saying, number one team in 17 to go down 2 games. It just shows that there's a chink in their armor. Like these coaches, like if you started an interview with Matt Barnes, these coaches is up probably all time night watching crazy amounts of film, getting these kids to play games. You know what I'm saying? The next day, all right, here it comes. You're a little blurry, but you might be, I think you're more real time now. Yeah, you clearing on up a little bit. Everything good with you, G?
I think I'm good. My stuff is tweaking, but I think I'm good.
All right.
You showing Cello Jackson, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're still real time.
Okay. Cool. Just making sure. Nah, I mean, he's a dog, Bacon. I mean, we seen him last year, bro, and big body, physical guard. You know, I thought, I was like, man, what if he's 25? But I mean, you know, him being obviously 2026 class, he's continued to add to his game. You know, we was impressed with his scoring ability at will, and he's just gotten better, bro. And I think his move to Columbus last year really helped his game, getting coached by some of the best. We know about Columbus and some of their players, obviously the Boozer twins and things like that down there in Miami. And I think he's just gotten better and better, man.
Nah, fact, that's a big time, bro. Like it's the amount of shots you'll see like this at Peach Jam. There's no better place in grassroots basketball, man. I know we really see 3SSB that did their thing last week. You saw the championship game. It wasn't even packed. Like this is I know that this ain't even a championship game. Like it's a smaller venue down low, but that you can. But it's just no place like Peach Jam, man.
No, it's not. I mean, it's unique, and you see why it's one of the best places to be at. I mean, just the aura that it has, the college coaches that are in attendance, the players, the atmosphere. You know, NBA players be coming in scouting. It's an all around great atmosphere, man. I mean, it's really like if you love hoops, that's the place to be.
It's the place to be for sure. Mm-hmm. So this is their second loss. They lost against Team Durant. Ant Brown has been man, but he's been everything. Let's see it back up. This one the game winner, but you know what I mean. I think he had 25 this game. So like I said, is this a possible chink in team takeovers? You know what I'm saying? There's a chink in the armor. Like, what is it? I know it's early, but all these mental repetitions of them losing like this against a team they should beat, it's only going to creep into your head in close games down the stretch. in Peach on Saturday, or Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. In those 3 days. You know what I mean? So, and they got some tough teams we're gonna play while he's gone. Let me see if I can pull up EYB. Just some top teams in 17U real quick. Let's see. All right, I'm getting ready to share my screen real quick, Naj.
All right.
Just gonna look at some of the top teams in 17U, best off the records. So we got team takeover, like I said, number 1 team, 10-1. You got the Wrens, Oakland Soldiers. That's Tyron Stokes and Jason Crow. Let's see. Now I find not JL3. Brad Beal Elite. We'll talk about them in a second a little more. Team Why Not. Russell Westbrook's team. So this is not everybody though. I need everybody. Team Mello. City Rocks, Team Hero, Tyler Hero. 18s. I need some more 17s. Here we go. Alabama Fusion, the Wrens, Mookie Betts team has looked nice. Mac Irvine, team out of Chicago. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of teams in here that's gonna get busy. It's gonna get busy down the stretch. We'll look at some 16s here real quick. 15s. Let's see. Where's the 16s? All right, 16. Indy Heat, Team CP3. That's the team title. So the Team Hero team to look out for is a team on 16U. Oh, so ladies and gentlemen, that's just a little update of what's kind of going on at EYBL. We're getting ready to talk about it now. A young man who plays for Team Brad Beal Lee, who I feel like is one of the most slept on point guards in all of 3 SSB. So let me stop sharing and reshare. Here we go. His name is Trey Pearson. You know what I'm saying?
It's a dog.
It's a dog, bro. You know what I'm saying? Kid defense. It said Trey Pearson had his Hall of Fame diamond badge. Brad Beal. I mean, little 2K reference. The kid just got it, bro. You know what I mean? Coming out of Nashville, Tennessee, just a dog. Like I said, the main thing is what me and Najeh and I picked up last year was just his energy on the defensive end. It's to get into the heads, you know what I'm saying, of elite guards. You know what I'm saying? That's not easy. But you know what I'm saying, especially with him just playing his passing ability, and he's an alpha on the court. Last year playing with Mickey Mirren, you know what I'm saying, to control the ball the way he did, that just showed you what type of rapport he has with his teammates and the type of player he is. So I expect his recruitment to blow up. We'll go look at some of his offers. Doesn't really have any big time offers, you know what I mean? Only has Tennessee State, Ball State just offered, Middle Tennessee State, UAB. I think his biggest offer might be UAB. Got Kennesaw State there for the Georgia fans who's watching. Murray State, you know what I mean? But I think the kid's I think he's a powerful guard, bro. I really do. You know what I'm saying? Not afraid to accept his role, you know what I mean? I think kid's maybe 6'2", you know what I mean? So I think his recruiters get ready to take off, and that's why you play at Peach. Peach is where magic happens. You just need one good day, a string of days, or one good championship game, and it's to the moon. We look at Jerry McCain a couple years back. I like to bring that one up. Didn't have any major offers after Peach Jam. Kid blew up.
And that's the platform, again, back to what we said. That's the platform that'll do it. All them college coaches out there, he's going to have some good performances, man. And then only thing is missing is it being on TV, I think, at that point. And at one time it was, because it was on, I think they do certain stuff on NBA TV, actually.
Yeah.
And then I know that ESPN was doing it at one point when Cooper did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know definitely I was on ESPN.
Yeah, it tastes like it's right now they're streaming them on NBA YouTube, so you have to get like that, and it's free. On like 3SSB, you got to pay the 25. Nike's done a good job keeping it free, but when you put in 13 athletes in, you know what I'm saying, in the lottery or the first round, and people come out of pocket for that stuff, man. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, for the casual viewer, they'll put it on ESPN or something like that. But if not, you can get good live streams on NBA.com or NBA YouTube. I even said, so there's some teams to look out for that I didn't bring up. NW Rotary, you got JJ Crawford, football fan, Tristan Titan McNeil, two-way player, gives me Jimmy Graham vibes. You know what I'm saying? Team United, 15U, undefeated. They look good as well. And the Georgia Stars and the 15U are knocking on the door for a possible back-to-back, if you will. You know what I mean? To get it in Junior EYBL to get it at 15U. So, you know what I'm saying, support the Georgia Stars. And you know what I'm saying, when that time comes on that stream, click it. So we're going to tap into some women's basketball news. We haven't tapped in, I don't think, into any women's basketball lately, but we're going to tap in. I'm going to start with Najeh. I didn't have it on the TL, but you know what I mean, Mimi Thiero, you know what I'm saying?
What's happening to the content?
Yeah, I'm tapping in. I be tapping in. I saw the information. I didn't get it out fast enough. But she picked up an offer from Georgia Tech, brother. You know what I'm saying? We know Karen Blair. Karen Blair is one of the most elite recruiters in WBB on the college level. So, floor is yours, brother.
Yeah, I mean, she's elite. I mean, there's a clip in there that you guys can see that obviously I really liked. Obviously, Talia Goodman was first on this. She's going to be at Clemson, Michigan, Kentucky, Tech, and UNC, obviously, for the fall. Nothing official in terms of, obviously, the dates for any of these yet. As she stated in her article, but I think she did a really good job reporting on this. But it was one piece I think I pulled up. Yeah, I wanted you to see this, Bacon, and share this tab real quick, just so you can see. But, I mean, you see the athleticism on display right there. I mean, ducking it with ease. And you guys say what you want, but there ain't too many that's doing that. You know what I'm saying? She obviously comes from a great, background family, obviously, that does it. Adou Thiero, who plays for the Lakers. He played at Kentucky. Yada, yada. Will she follow, obviously, in his footsteps? We'll see. But this is a really good get. And I think what stood out to me of what Talia said or got, obviously, from the quote was that she's definitely looking for education, something STEM related. I feel like that's instantly tech. Like tech, if you want something related to that, I mean, that's the spot to go. They got engineering, they got math, they got technology, whatever you want to do, tech guy. So with her 4.29 GPA, I feel like that suits her well, in terms of the education component and piece of it all. And then that prior relationship, that's the big thing with her and Coach Blair. Like they already have a relationship. They built the initial stations when she was at Maryland, and then now she's at Tech. So she's going to be on her and trying to recruit her. And then she's going to be like, well, hey, why don't you be the next star, of my basketball program potentially, and what we're trying to build here at Tech. Yes, it's different than Maryland, but I've been to Elite Eights. I've been to Sweet 16 appearances in my career. I can do the same here. And it's a big year coming up for Coach Blair. Not that like if they don't have a great year, she's going to get fired or anything, but a good year, a big year in terms of recruiting. Because if her team can have another follow-up season like how Georgia Tech had last year, even though Nell Fortner was the coach, if they can go back to the tournament somehow, some way, that's going to look good on recruits. And you already know, as you said, Bacon is an elite recruiter, and you having these conversations with one of the best prospects in the country, number one in Pennsylvania, that says a lot. So we'll see how everything goes. Even if she misses out or they can't get her, that's still a good telltale sign. She just got hired and is already in conversations with prospects. Same thing we see with Coach Stoudemire. Now it's just translating onto the court.
Go back to the school she's in talks with right now. Clemson, Michigan, Kentucky, Georgia Tech, UNC. I think she's got some big offers on the table, but I will say I really think Tech's got she's got Auburn offers, she's got NC State, Arizona, she got UNC, she got Syracuse, Florida. So she got a lot of big time schools. She's probably gonna get a lot more. Probably gonna get a couple more. I won't be surprised to see. No. Well, she's a STEM girl, so you can't get too many. Yeah, Vandy, but so you're gonna go to Vandy, you might well come to Tech.
Yeah, at that point, I mean, Vandy's not known for their girls basketball program.
I'll go on a limb and say I think they're the front runners right now, whether it's official or not. Just Coach Karen, like she said again, brother. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. I said you're right. I think the only schools that is listed you could say maybe stand out is UNC, obviously Clemson, just in terms of what they can offer educationally.
Clemson's like that?
Yeah, Clemson has a pretty good education program. Yeah. Not on the level of a Tech, but it's a pretty good program.
Okay, let me find out Clemson doing like that there in South Carolina, man.
But
it's a good program up there for sure.
Yeah,
all seriousness though, this is a quote from one of our former players, Sailor Parfenbarger, if I'm saying her name correctly, 6'2" transfer guard. She said she came in, took the time to be intentional and grounded me. She said it's kind of hard not to believe in yourself when you have a coach like her. And I'm saying she said that the recent 17th overall pick to the Golden State Valkyries, Cheyenne Sellers, spoke very highly of her, man. So she's big on relationships. So I really feel like I think Coach Blake could pull this one off, man. I think she's getting ready to turn up Georgia Tech women's basketball. We look at what she's brought in now. A lot of players from Georgia, who were scattered out, as well as like 3 or 4 international players. You know what I'm saying? So you don't pull it off without having good relationships and relationships abroad. So I done paint the picture for you how type of recruiter she is, the relationship she has. You ain't gonna see it until it's in your face. But Georgia Tech fans watching this, you know what I'm saying? Sit back and relax and enjoy the ride. Coach Karen Black is legit for real. I'll probably get a piece on her coming out pretty soon. What's been boggling me down is this article on these transfer players in football, but it's like 30 of these guys. So you know what I'm saying, but I'm educating myself, and brother, I want to show you this. Let me see what's in my bag. Cop today, brother.
Look at you, man. Look at you. Tech fans will love that. Look at you.
Yeah.
I know. The crazy part, I still got more stuff I got to do. Like, I still have not had a chance to go like fully through it. Like, I've gone through the Big 12. I've done most of the ACC, SEC. I feel pretty good about, but like just to be frank with you, I still got more stuff I got to do with it. So, just glad to see you investing in it, though, man. That's big, especially when we had these talks and these recap shows we're gonna have, which I think are gonna go crazy. Yeah. It's gonna be really cool to see, man, because these fans they coming for my neck, because I said I'll take DJ Lagway over Arch. I'm just like, that's my personal preference.
Nah, for sure.
I like Arch. Arch is that dude, but like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be great. I can't wait. I'm glad you got that. That's what's up, brother.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I had to get that today, man. I said, let me start playing a little 1390 to be exact. But it's a good investment, man.
Facts, man.
But
speaking of, look, I don't want to get off topic. I know you got your next one though.
I'm good.
I'd be remiss if I didn't get your thoughts on this really quick. I mean, it's quick off topic, but I just wanted to. And we'll be right back on topic.
Nah, you good.
All right. Well, what you think real quick of this cover?
Yeah.
I personally want to go get it. Not that I'm a fanboy, but I have to watch the quarterback. I mean, bro, I think that's ice.
You finna get it, bro.
What you mean by that, twin?
Hey, dog. I would like if I see Matt Ryan or something like this back when he was in London, I would not get it, gang. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You would get it?
I would not get nothing Matt Ryan related, especially something like this. I would probably wouldn't even get this. Like, this is something I pick up at Barnes and Noble. Oh, this is nice. Let me read and see what type of what's the backstory of this and put it back. I mean, but if you want to get, you're a Bengals fan, you know what I mean? Joe Burrow is a good. I'm a fan of Joe Burrow. I'm not a big. I mean, I don't want to say I'm not a big fan. I mean, I don't enjoy his game, but I'm not gonna look up. Like, if I see a headline on Joe Burrow's personal life, I probably wouldn't read it. Less is
No, I don't think it is. I think it's dealing with obviously the sport and then his fashion.
So you want to get this?
I mean, I would, bro. I mean, there's one picture. Let me see if I can find it. There's a picture like I think it's ice cold.
From a photographer perspective, I think it's a good concept.
I think so.
I'm glad you surprised me with that one, dog.
I didn't think you would. I mean, it dropped today. I just wanted to get your thoughts on it. Oh, here it is, right here. I'm finna share the screen right now. I think this is fire, bro.
Come on, man. Turn on the notifications for your hometown team, man. Not hometown team, but your favorite team.
No, that's okay.
I feel it had this on the cover.
No, that's icy, bro. Like, come on, bro. That's what cold blood. Like, it's like, yeah, I'm that nigga. I'm that. You know what I'm saying? I'm that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna find out. You know, if you don't know, now you know. Like,
now you know.
That's some alpha. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, 100%.
That's 100%. You know, that's all.
That's good. That's a good curveball, man. That's a good curveball.
Yeah, sorry to curve it like that, but I thought that was icy today. You know what
I'm saying? Nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got popping for your team, man.
Yeah.
But that'd have been Matt Ryan. Man.
I don't blame you. That's Matt Ryan. No. Some people got it and some people don't.
Yeah, Joe got it, man. Matt Ryan. Hey, man.
But let's say that was Mike Vick.
Oh, that's Mike Vick. That wouldn't even been the concept. You know what I mean? Mike Vick would have been, you know what I'm saying? They probably would have had him. Ain't no telling. I don't want to be stereotypical, but they're probably
they had him with some chains on, man, with the jokes like that with 2 dogs or something. You know what I'm saying?
I got it. Listen, bro. If I can whenever I get to that point where I can just drop $500 on some shoes, like the laser, I got the Vicks. I keep my Vicks on dead stock. I probably wore them probably less than 20 times. I've had them since maybe like freshman year of college. But the laser Vicks, the red colorway that's got like obviously it's gonna have the pit bull heads on them. But one day, those are gonna be one of the most expensive shoes per athlete. Like those, like a lot of people sleep on the Vicks, and it's because he went to jail. We didn't get to see him live, but like I'm just a big fan, bro. Maybe that's just me. But
no, I feel you, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. That's how I feel about Burrow. Like I just think like he's I feel the same way. Like I'm just a big fan. Like since seeing him, because I had them beating Clemson way back in the day. Like I was like, nah, T-Law, like they gon' like nah, this Joe, they ain't playing. And when I seen that game, and then when I seen them boys go and beat Bama, like that's really when I became a fan. When you went in Bryant-Denny Stadium, now Saban, and you went in and you took it, and your defense wasn't stopping a cold.
Yeah, Joe's different.
Joe's just different, bro. You know, not everybody got that different about
it. He was one of the first to start doing that cigar thing, wasn't he?
Yes.
Not everybody doing the cigar thing.
Nah, come on, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, not everybody doing that, man. No, bro. No. Not everybody does it after winning something big. Come on, bro. It's trendsetter, bro.
Joe Burrow needs to go, and when time's right, go to Cuban. You know what I'm saying? Get his own cigar.
Hey, just go down to Miami, man. Get you a nice Cuban cigar.
Is it the same in Miami, though?
Yeah. What? You must not see my story when I had the Cuban cigar, dog.
I see you, brother, but you know,
man, it's real out there. All you gotta do go to Little Havana.
Did you get you a Cuban sandwich?
It might be a little raunchy from what he used to, but go to Little Havana. You get you a nice Cuban cigar, about $20.
20. That's it.
That's it, man. Like little Cuban cigar. Get your nice little buzz on. You know.
It was solid.
It was solid, bro. I give it a solid like 9, man. Solid 9.
It's like that.
It was smooth, man. Had me feeling good. We was walking down a little thing, man.
Hey.
Cool little vibe.
Little Havana. Did you get a Cuban sandwich? That's the question.
Nah, I ain't get no Cuban sandwich.
Oh, brother. I'd have got that Cuban before I got that cigar, but you probably would have timed me down that cigar. I probably would have tried it just because you hear so much about the Cuban cigars. I got Brownie on screen. But sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes you got to go where the conversation takes. But I don't have anything pulled up. But Anthony, actually, let me try to find something.
I got something for you.
You got me? All right.
Yeah, I got something. If I can find this dang tweet. They talk about the article, but then they don't put the tweet of the dude saying it. Does
somebody quote tweeted you or something?
No. Somebody did like a tweet. They'll do a story on it, but then won't have the tweet in the story.
Oh yeah. You gotta go find it. Here we go. Popped up in the algorithm. Like to see that. So till while now, just pulling that up. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Edwards. He trains at Georgia Tech. All the time during the off season, and he stopped by to have I guess the girls were coming on shortly after his training session was up. He spent a little time with the girls, man. And I'm saying, so my question to you and everybody else out there: how big of a recruiting piece is Anthony Edwards? I'm sure other NBA stars train at your facilities on the regular during the off season.
I don't know how big it is for Tech. I mean, it is Atlanta. Only reason I said it's because he went to Georgia. So I don't know how big of a piece that is. Obviously, it's great that he's in the facilities. I mean, your facilities are top notch. They're good.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, I don't know. It's tough to say, Twin. The good thing is he can talk to the current players there and things they need to do and work on in order to get to that next level, which is beneficial. Mm-hmm. But I don't know how much like that helps in terms of bringing in prospects, unless you went to the school.
Like Bosch back in his day.
Yeah, like Bosch, who was some of Dennis Scott.
Yeah,
if you have him and he's like that makes sense, or it was like a Tech player that went, maybe Lance Terry. Like obviously he's not big now, but what if he becomes like a nice role player or piece and he's coming back that helps. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
I agree.
That's where it's at. I found it. ACC Network. Oh, this is it right here, Twin.
All right.
Tell me a little minute to find it. This is an interesting quote from Cameron Boozer. It says, team has a chip on their shoulder after overlooked this offseason. We're very overlooked right now.
What's he talking
Once
about?
season starts, that'll change for sure. Whoa.
Man, I mean,
I had to ask.
The preseason top 25. It's probably even out yet.
I don't know how they're overlooked, bro. I just don't. I mean, what is anybody? Nobody's really said much yet about college basketball at this moment. Everybody's gearing up for football.
Right.
I don't get the overlooked piece.
Okay.
And then it's Duke. It ain't like this man went to like. I don't want to say Florida because they just want to top. Ain't like this man went to Michigan or Illinois or something. This man went to Duke.
He's got a point. They are sleeping on that. I just pulled up the early top 25 rankings. They got Duke at 12.
Twin, come on, bro.
12? You think it should be 12?
Come on, bro. They lost a lot. What did they bring back? They lost Malawach. They lost Carl Canupel. They lost fucking Cooper. Right? Who did they bring back besides the Evans?
They got the Boozer twins, my friend.
They do. I know they have the top class, but come on, bro. That's still a freshman.
Listen, brother. This is
12 is
Cameron and Caden Boozer are the only two players on the team to go three-peat, bro. They swept EYBL, bro. 15, 16, and 17 U, bro.
That's still not a proven thing. You're right. I agree with you. That's high school, though. This is a different level, man.
Bro.
Different level.
Let's see. Caleb Foster. Who is Caleb Foster? He's a sophomore guard. Harrisburg, North Carolina. I gotta get up on my North Carolina hoops. Shout out to Team United. Let me see. Let me go back down one time. So Isaiah Evans, Patrick Nabunga the second. Although he's ranked behind AJ DeBonza, you know what I'm saying? Top 3 in the recruiting class now. Let's not forget. Although he's ranked behind AJ DeBonza, Darren Peterson, and ESPN top 100, it wouldn't be a surprise if Boozer was the most productive freshman in college basketball next season. He's among the most decorated high school basketball players in the modern era and will be a double-double threat from the moment he steps on the floor in Durham. I think that should be top 10. Minimum. They got BYU at 6. If BYU can be at 6, I think Duke could be top 10, man. So for them to be outside the top 10, are you questioning John Shire's ability to coach the game of basketball because of the recruits?
Why you gotta do all that, bro? Why you gotta do all that?
Because this is
why you gotta go that far, bro? Why you gotta go that far?
Not good.
Nobody say that, bro. Nobody say that.
It's no good.
12 is not a bad spot for them, though, is what I'm saying. Like that is okay. You know what I'm saying? Like 12 is the end of the world. I don't think that's underrated. There's still a lot of unknowns, bro, with Duke.
If Cooper Flag was on this team, would they be top 12? Aside from the Cooper
Flag. It's number 1 overall pick. What are we talking about? They made a Final Four.
Bro,
what are we talking about? It's generational talent.
He's gonna be top. He's gonna be a top 5, top 3 lottery pick this year, bro. Top 3, probably top 2.
I mean, you probably right, but let's see though, bro.
Still
not known. This is another level. It's another level. 12 is not bad.
They had the number 1 recruiting class last year. Sebastian Wilkins, 4 stars, number 2 player coming out of New Hampshire. Niconis, not sure, he's from California. Number 4 player out of the state of California, 15 overall. I know. We want to see. We like to see a good mix of youth and veteran. I mean, I think it should be top 10. I'm gonna stand on it. But I
they got Caleb Foss. He averaged 5.1 points per game last year, buddy. Isaiah Evans, who they didn't play enough.
Star.
Nicholas Kaminia, who was number 15. Cameron Boozer, number 3, and then Patrick Nagamba. That's not a top 10 roster, bro. We don't even got Caden on here. It's not a top 10 roster, bro.
Yeah, they should have Caden. They disrespect Caden Boozer.
Yeah, that's not a top 10 roster.
It's not about the roster. It's about Cameron Boozer, brother.
He can't do. There is no I in team.
There's no I in team. But one man can average 30 and take you from 0 to hero very fast.
0 to hero. 0 to hero.
You like that?
Hey, yo, bro. Man, it says 0 to hero. I just don't. I just don't see it.
Michigan's gonna be good. Elliot Cadeau, UNC transfer. Hubert, Coach Davis. You know what I'm saying? Losing some top recruits. Louisville had a good.
Louisville is high. Louisville is high. I will say that Louisville is high, and but I mean, you look at the roster. It's you know what I'm saying. You got proven players. Isaac McKinley, 14.4. Ryan Conwell, 16.5 at Xavier. Javon Hadley, 12.2. Kashawn Pryor, like you got guys that have played, bro. That's what I'm trying to say, and have played meaningful minutes. The only freshman you got playing is Michael Brown or Mikel Brown Jr. That's it.
Yeah, they had a good year last year.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like it's just too many unknowns with Duke. That's why I think they're 12. There's unknowns with the Boozer twins. You know they're good, but can they be good at this level? Isaiah Evans, will he be better and have more of a chance in this regime? Obviously, with Coach John Shire, he got slept on last year. He didn't play enough. How good is Caleb Fox? Like, there's just too many unknowns. That's why I feel like they're 12.
Yeah, took the hot leak off the high petty for it, boy. That's bad. Oh no, he is right now. I'm sorry. Nah, I mean, so yeah, I mean, you know, brother, you know what I'm saying? That's. But before we saw the top 25, what was you thought by his quote that they was supposed to be higher than that, right? That's why we end up pulling it up.
Yeah, I mean, he feels like they should be higher. I don't know. I think that's a good spot. I do. I think that's a good spot for Duke to start the season.
And then woke up the Giant.
It's all good. Let's see. Prove us wrong.
Some league. He like this. He's right-handed. You know, we got to kind of shoot over his head a little bit.
Prove us wrong. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think they could be a good team, but a lot of unknowns.
UConn, our respected coach. They did lose to Florida last year in the nail biter, but until then, they had a lackluster season, for being honest.
I don't disagree. But they got one of the top guys in the portal. Out of Georgia. Silas Damari. And that dude can score and fill it up with the best of us. And then think about what they got coming back. They got Caravan coming back another year, right? They got Solo Ball. You know what I'm saying? They got a top recruit in Braylon Mullins. It was lackluster last year. I don't disagree, but when you get one of the top guys, that's going to help. And what can we say about the Dan Hurley era? He's consistently had a top impact guy to transfer in. The year that won the title, obviously true freshman Stephon Castle, but his stuff, he has a great mix. He has a good mix of freshmen and then wily veterans and an impact guy out of the portal. He usually consistently does that. I feel like he's done that again. Again, not a good year last year. It was not a good year for UConn, but I think getting Silas is going to be a great impact for them.
Leave it there. We'll save it for what, October, November.
Mm-hmm. Peak football season, but yeah, it'll be fun.
That's facts. There's always a lot going on in between sports.
Yeah, October's a wild month because you got MLB, you got football in its prime, you got NBA and obviously college basketball starting up.
Yes,
October's like one of the best months for like sports.
Facts. I do love baseball around that time.
Perfect.
But we're gonna transition and talk about some standouts for the Hawks from the Summer League. I don't think they're gonna have that information on ESPN.
I'll go Ace and Newell. I'll start that. I mean, he's been superb. I mean, one of the games he dropped 18 points. 98-80 victory over Phoenix Suns, 7 for 9 shooting, 4 or 5 from deep, and 11 game high, 11 rebounds. I mean, just another wing for the Hawks. Like, you feel really good about that. I mean, how the team meshed. You obviously traded, got Porzingis, you got Nickeil Alexander-Walker coming in. You already have Jalen Johnson, which is good. You know what I'm saying? You got obviously Zachary Richichet. So I mean, you got pieces where you feel really good about, and if Newell can be that player, and you ain't got to send him to G League, he could be a contributor year one, which obviously Summer League he's had a great showing. I mean, you feel really good for your Hawks, man.
Nah, facts. It's gonna be very tough for him to make that roster. He's been playing good enough to be on the big league roster. Coming out to see they just got so many wings, so many bigs. But I'll say Nikola Drusic, number 22. I know he's been catching a lot of people's eyes. They just played not too long ago. Had 7 points, 2 assists, 3 turnovers. 0 for 1 for 3, 18 minutes of play. But he's a guy who they drafted a couple years ago. Came in on I think with a strained calf. He's been finding his way back. You know what I mean? He kind of got like a Luka game, mixed with a more athletic Bogdanovich, who they traded, I think, to the Clippers. But he's been a standout guy for me. Kobe Buffkin's been doing his thing. I need to see a little more. But he's been playing solid. Had 29 points a couple nights ago. Javen Johnson. I don't think he's had a big sample size, but he's another name to keep an eye on. Who else? Davion Smith, you know what I'm saying, the local kid from Grayson. Had 4 points tonight, plus 5 efficiency rating. No 1 turnover to 3 assists, good assist to turnover ratio, 3 rebounds. So yeah, man, and the Hawks are still undefeated. So, but to round it out, I know I've been talking, but Jacob Toppin is one. Ace Newell, like Najeh just talked about, and Nikola Drusic, obviously Kobe Buffkin, and I think that's it. I think those are the biggest names of Hawks fans need to keep an eye on heading into this upcoming season.
No, 100%. I mean, great point by you. I can't wait to see your analysis during the season. I know we don't cover NBA really hard on the channel, but I know we always give Hawks updates. You've covered the Skyhawks for quite some time. So I'm curious to see your updates throughout the season, especially with these young guys. And you obviously pointed out some ones that have been making some impacts in Summer League. So, I mean, the Hawks will be an interesting team. I feel like the time is now because Trey ain't getting no younger, and the East is wide open. It is. Like, Boston didn't get Dame. Dame went to the West. I feel like it's right there for the taking, man. You seen what the Pacers did. Like, if you could be healthy at the end, You got a shot, and to bring that point home. Think about the Hawks a few years ago. Made the Eastern Conference Finals that year that Giannis and them won. So that just goes to show the parallels. Like, East is open. There's not dominant teams, and it doesn't have as much depth as the West has and as deep. So if you can go and get a top 3-4 seed, sometimes even lower than that, you can make a run. I think the Pacers might have been a 6 seed, bro. Right?
Pacers, I think they were. I think they were a 6 seed, 5 or 6 seed. I'll confirm for you real quick. Standings. Pacers were, 4 seed. 4 seed. Still though. And I think the Hawks can slide anywhere between 1 to 6. That's really 4 to 5. But you know what I'm saying? We gotta get out of that playing, man. That's
They should not exactly. They should not be in the play-in, Bacon. They just shouldn't.
Straight up. So man, we'll hope for the best, but I really do think this is a turning point for the Hawks, man. Got it. Onsley, I can't remember. I have his name by the beginning of the season, but he's been doing a lot of good things. But in your opinions, we're talking about some league who's been top 5 performers. Anybody you want to throw out? It's been a lot, but you know what I'm saying, who would you say?
I got to go Tyrese Proctor. He recently dropped 35. It was 11 for 24, 4 3-pointers, 9 for 9 from the free throw line, 4 assists, 2 steals. I feel like he's been performing at a high level. I got to give some love. He's been underrated. Hasn't been talked about a lot in the NBA ranks. But Drew Timme, my Lord, he dropped 30 points, Bacon, and he had this little poster right here, man.
Trey Johnson showing you he's more than just
good.
Lords.
Yeah.
One more time. Woo wee. One more time, baby.
Nasty.
1, 2, bam.
That was nasty, yeah.
So I got to give some love to Drew Timme. He been doing his thing. 31.4 boards, 1 block. 31.4 boards and 1 block. And then obviously Cooper Flag. I mean, I know he got shut down early, but dropped a 31 piece, and then obviously had a block. And then I know you've been seeing it, but it's another. Let me make sure I got his name.
Mm-hmm. Shout out Drew Timme putting on for the Zags. Okay.
All right, now, dog. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
Lord, and this will end my standouts. It was nasty. Hold on. I know you've seen it.
that was in the top 10 out here, maybe all time.
Alumni, Jim. I need Buddy to be healthy.
Oh, oh, this is yeah. Man, brother.
Lord, have mercy.
I think we'll see SportsCenter tonight with that one.
Alumni, Jim. I need Buddy to be healthy.
Hey, we gotta see the picture too.
Yeah, I'll see if I can pull up the picture.
Goodness, that was in the top 10 out here, maybe all time.
That might be the dunk of the summer league right there, bro.
That's definitely Duncan Summer League.
Maybe all time.
I think I got the picture.
The picture makes it look worse.
Yeah, picture's like, yeah.
Shout out to that photographer.
Yo, he done made him some money off that picture, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Facts.
Oh, why I can't pull it up, bro? Okay, hold on. This shit. All right. Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That this happened to me. I might just like, yeah. Let me go and sign out real quick.
I can have it, dance.
I'm out, bro. I'm out, bro. It's cool. Nah,
Dang.
go ahead and call it a career, bro.
That's a bad way to go out. Start your career off.
Yeah, man. That ain't a good way to go out, bro. That ain't a good way to go out. So yeah, if I was him, just career me. Yeah, it's a wrap. My career's over.
Sell for $45 a pop. Bet they sell out tomorrow.
Facts.
But them white boys, they be going crazy, bro.
Hey, if you can hoop, you can hoop. I don't think race matter. You hoop. Boys can hoop anywhere. I think Furphy might not even be from here. He might be from Australia. I think. I ain't mistaken. So, you can hoop. You can hoop.
You can hoop, bro. You can put the ball on, but that is another level, bro. What happened to white man can't jump, bro? It is no longer.
That's no longer a thing. That's over. Let me put that out there. It's over. That was cool in the 90s and everything. Yeah, that's over.
Fact, it's no longer. But I say Trey Johnson, top five at Summer League. Who else would I say? I like Chang. I like Wang. Portland. I really like him. You can't say top five without putting Cooper Flag in it. And oh man. Well, I'll say Dylan Harper. I'll say Dylan Harper. Modest list. It's so many. But yeah, Summer League has been fun to watch. It's been a lot of talent to see. So it's a vibe every year. Our guy Ra was out there. You know what I mean? So it's a networking extraordinaire. Man, he said he got that because he obviously knows. You know what I'm saying, a player. Don't know if he wants me to disclose this, so I keep it under wraps. He said he got down, he touchdown, got connected. There was a meeting like, yeah, man, you need to do this, that, and third, because they obviously knew what he was doing, and it was just working, bro. And he said from the time he touched down, he was in motion. So that just lets you know what type of environment Summer League is. It's a good environment. We see Greenlight Media in Vegas working his move to talk to like 4 different NBA players. So I mean, one day the guys, Najeh and Bacon got to get out there. You know what I'm saying? See what Summer League is about coming soon, for sure.
Right.
You sound like you're researching something. What you got cooking up?
I just wanted to try to pull up something that you could react to. I know we probably finna wrap soon.
Yeah.
I just want you to react. I think if he would have kept it player, he would have been fine. But I feel like they didn't keep it player.
You talking about the RG3 situation, are you?
No, I'm talking about this. Let me pull it up. Now, no, in no way am I condoning work relationships. Like, you shouldn't be messing with your chief of HR, as they did here.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You okay?
Hey, put him on blast.
They put him on, bro. It's viral everywhere, bro. So he's the astronomer CEO. That's his HR chief during Coldplay concert in Boston. Both married with kids. Now, bro, nobody would have known. All he had to do was play it off.
Oh, look at these two.
Like, keep it player. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody would have known, twin. But when she did that, oh shoot. And it was it. But if y'all would have played off, oh, okay, they just having fun. I don't know who that is, but yeah.
All right, come on. You're okay?
That is cool. And he's worth $1.2 billion.
Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
Yeah, it was over with. But I just said that to show, like, if he would have kept his pip hand strong and just like, yeah, bro, it's cool, just play it off, who would have known? I mean, what you doing? Yeah, he's right.
I don't know what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying. Hopefully, I'm not gonna be married. Well, I'm not gonna be married. Not like that. But not. I just don't believe in traditional marriage these days, brother. It's tough.
Yes.
Just to be frank, it's tough. So I'm gonna try to come to an understanding and agreement. I plan on being at that stage in life where I can be the alpha, not just in my day-to-day life, but the alpha in my home, and I can set things up. But if you're doing it like that, you don't have to worry about that. But in his situation, Hope you get, if you do get married, sign the prenup, young man. Anybody watching this, get your prenuptial agreement signed. Pay that lawyer $10K, $12K, get you a good one, and you know what I'm saying, live your life, brother. But I also understand, when you're responsible for another life, man, just have consideration, have some compassion, you know what I mean, as much as you can. Hopefully you get the right woman. But just don't be willy-nilly with people's emotions. You know what I'm saying? That's how you attract bad energy, bro. So I also take that with a grain of salt, but I probably would do the same thing, brother. God, it caught me right. Because, like you say, if you don't, they had the camera or somebody was recording either way.
But how they would have known who you was, though? Oh, that's just a couple.
Yeah.
It's all about how you play it off, bro. Think about it. Oh, think about how weird it is now, right? Just think about they play it off. There's no reaction. It's just like, yep, boom. And then we're gonna keep it long. It's Coldplay. It's gonna do a couple seconds. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then it's all for you. Who gonna record somebody? Oh, that's just a happy couple. Why would I record that and then post that? You look weird.
Right.
But the reaction is like, oh, they got something going on.
Who reacted first, though?
Huh?
Who reacted first?
It was her. But all he had to do when she pushed him off, she should have just grabbed her closer. Look, just play it off and give you a hug. Like, yeah, she just embarrassed. We cool. We chilling. All about the man. But when he went,
when he hit,
yeah, like you just made it worse, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I hope he hit that night.
You gotta keep it player though in them situations. You gotta keep it P. You gotta keep it player. All you had to do when she did that, just like, hey, come here, come here. Look, the camera on us. Keep it game tight. Yes, game. Hey, keep the game tight. I would have been smooth talking her ass off, like right in the ear in the camera. I would have been smooth talking. You know what I'm saying? And then keep it playing. Like it's cool. Whoever got it, we gonna scrap it from the internet. We chilling. That's how I would do it.
That's the only way to do it. That's the only way to do it. The way they reacted, boy. Legal talks.
What you say?
I said the way they reacted. I know by now they in deep legal talk. I know they on the phone right now. So I want this, that, or how much they're talking to the lawyer. How much is it gonna be? That much? Man, more of the story, man. Keep the game tight.
Game tight. More stuff.
But honestly, the moral of the story is, why can't we all get along? That's too fair.
Why can't we cheat either? But hey,
too fairy tale.
True fairy tale. I know.
Fairy tale, man. It'd be nice though, but unfortunately, we don't live in an oasis.
Nah, we don't.
But last thing, gotta react to the Brad Beal. Brad Beal he's going to the Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
And Perk, as he does so well, makes iconic statements. And this is about Max to hear this. I'm sure I have an NBA. I sure have a little ad before this thing comes up on ESPN.
Oh, what else is playing?
Oh, sorry, man. All right, here we go. All right.
The addition of Bradley Beal do for the Los Angeles Clippers?
Nothing. I mean, like I'm being real here, right? Like, we was talking about maybe 4 years ago, we had Bradley Beal in the conversation with the likes of a Devin Booker, Jaylen Brown, Donovan Mitchell when it comes down to the two-guard position. But when you look at the Clippers and you look at who they have, they're not doing nothing but getting older. And I know that they got John Collins from the Utah Jazz, but when you look at what teams have done this offseason, the teams that are trying to go get it, they have youth, they have athleticism, they have depth at the wing position that could play both ways. I don't trust that the Clippers don't have that. Yeah, you bring back James Harden, who's going to do great in the regular season. You bring back Kawhi Leonard, who shows signs of life towards the end of the season that he could be healthy. We still don't know, right? He's always had a question mark. The only bright spot, in my opinion, on this squad has been Big Zubac, right? Big Zubac, who had an impressive season last year, went toe-to-toe with Jokic last postseason in the 7-game series and held his own. So when I look at the Clippers, they're going to be a top 8 seed in the Western Conference. They're going to be 8 somewhere along those lines. But they're not better than OKC. They're not better than Dallas. They're not better than Denver. They're not better than Golden State. So again, Bradley Beal on this squad becoming the fourth option behind James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, and Big Zubac. I mean, to be honest, doesn't really do nothing for me.
Option is crazy. Lord, fourth? Lord, have mercy. Fourth is crazy, bro.
Fourth is crazy.
Fourth
when healthy, he's third.
Yeah, he's third. Healthy is third. But see, he don't got to do all that, though. I don't think he got to do like the two-way thing and be a big defender. They just need another bucket getter. I mean, you can't tell me Bradley Beal can't drop buckets.
Yeah, I was thinking bringing him off the bench, 7th, 8th man, maybe six ideally, but 7th, 8th start out the season. Just he hasn't been healthy. That's his own. That's my only question mark. He hasn't been on the court.
Mm-hmm.
So when he's on the court, if he can average between 12 to 15. Ideally, 17 to 16 to 18 points a game. I think it pans out for the Clippers. Obviously, he's got a chip on the shoulder. He turned down Phoenix to go elsewhere. So he wants to change the scenery. I hope he can get it done. But we'll see. We'll see. Good points by Perk. One of the older teams in the league, though.
Yeah. There's some good points by him. I mean, I agree. I don't think it moves the needle. It does help him get another score, though. But I don't know if that moves the needle. I would agree with him there. I don't know.
Absolutely, man. Mm-hmm. Well, that do it for today's show. Thursday, just as a news show, basketball topics, basketball pod. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all tuning in. Sharpshooter Sports Talk. What's good with y'all, man? What's good with you, brother? We appreciate you tuning in, man. You got a question? Definitely hit us real quick because we about to sign off. But we always here 8 o'clock, 8:30 roughly Thursdays. So I'm saying we'll buy a couple of seconds for you, brother. See if we.
It'll be 8 moving forward. You ain't got to worry.
Yeah. It'll be 8 moving forward. Just sometimes, you know what I'm saying. I and Najeh both that traffic coming home, man. It'd be a little rough. 25. You know what I'm saying? That Grady curve, you know what I mean? Let's lock up around there, brother. But don't see a question coming from me, brother. But like I said, tap in with us next Thursday for sure. Go ahead, Najeh.
We appreciate y'all tuning in, man. 112 people. Again, we didn't even promote the pod, man. So we just want to say we really appreciate y'all tapping in, man. I got about 87 on mine. Bacon, you've been up to 2 and 3. On your YouTube panel, I've been at pretty much 2 or 3 consistently as well. 21 on your X. So we appreciate y'all. We're gonna try to promote it more. You know what I'm saying, but we still building process. Bacon has a very strenuous day job. You know what I'm saying. So it takes a lot of his time. So he'd be busy. I'll be busy doing a lot of stuff too, man. So, but definitely gonna be promoting it more so we get more people to tune in. We know a lot of people are starting to love the basketball show now too. So man, we really appreciate it. And let's say we got a comment. Oh, nothing, brother. Just saying what's good. Just finished the show. Celebrate my birthday, bro. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday, G. Yes, brother. That's Brother King right there, boy. And then type in with Be Sharp. Brother Be Sharp. I see your show going. I got to tap in with you too, brother. So if you want to come on as a guest,
holla at us. We're always taking them. Next week, we got Jordan Green coming on. I think he's transferring to Diamond Doves from Newton High School. So can't wait for that. But look, we're always down for guests. We had Mothrin on. We're trying to get more players. I told y'all we're gonna really be tapping in with OTE Circuit. I got some good relationships out there, so trying to get more of their players on the pod too. Top in, prospects. We got a lot of good stuff cooking, man. So y'all tap in. Mondays is exquisite. They'll keep being exquisite, and Thursdays gonna be exquisite going forward too, man. So I know if you want to be a guest, man, holla at us. All of our social media is linked, obviously to the channel, man. So Hey, somebody found mine and hit me up on Instagram. And we had him as a special guest actually on Monday's show. You know what I'm saying? And fan. So we don't mind having that on. So just let us know, brother.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to brother Alex, man. That was a great guest, man. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is that time we're going to get out of here, man. Go spend some time with our families, probably write some articles. But I thank y'all for tuning in, man. Until next time, as always, love. And it's just as news. Peace out.